Good morning, bears. So I'm going to be trying something a little different with you. Watch this. Okay, I am going to try to pull up some stuff that we can look at and learn together. All right, so you see me and you see a screen. Watch this. Hey, listen, I want to do my best to help teach you guys during this time. And so we're going to be doing things this way a little bit. I hope it works out with some of our literacy and math and some of our big ideas for the day. So I thought, what better way to start off with than this week's sight word? All right, so I'm going to work on getting all of our sight words together, the ones that we've already learned, to go through that. Probably get out some flashcards, but hey, this week's sight word is one. One. This would be as in the number one. Before I play the song, does anybody have an idea how to spell the word one? It's tricky. Let's try this. O-N-E. All right, so that was kind of tricky, I know, but let's listen to this.
O-N-E-1. 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 I see one bird. You see one tree. I see one you. You see one me. I see one bird. You see one tree. I see one you. You see one me. O-N-E-1. 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 O-N-E-1.
What do you think of that, guys? Did you like that? I like that. I definitely miss singing songs with you. So I've also got, let's see if I can find it. Oh no, where did it go? I put in our lesson plans, there they are, for you and mommies and daddies to print out if you can, or look at your computer if you can, these rhyming word sheets. So you see that here's a page. Find 3 words that rhyme with ring, 3 words that rhyme with snail, and then all the way at the bottom, there's these things you can cut out. But that's okay if you can't do that because I am here to help you out. Let's do this together just in case you can't cut them out. All right, so look at that. It is rhyme time. Find 3 words that rhyme with, what is that picture there? I, ng, ring. Can you think of 3 words that rhyme with ring? About dog. No, dog doesn't rhyme with ring. Okay, ring, sing. I know lots of you thought of that one. Ring, sing. They rhyme. How about ring, thing? Kind of sound like a Dr. Seuss book now. Ring, thing. And one more. Are you thinking? Ring, swing. Now you have the option, if you're able to print this out, go ahead and even write those words in these little boxes here. Or, like we said, go to the bottom and find these matching pictures here, and you can just cut and paste them in here. All right, next one. What is that? That is a snail. All right, think of 3 words that rhyme with snail. Snail. Snail dog? No, we've already figured out that one doesn't work. How about snail mail? Snail pail. That rhymes. Can you think of one more? Say it out loud. Snail tail. Snail tail. Tail. What sound do you hear at the beginning of tail? Sound. And that's the letter T. Okay, let's find 3 words that rhyme with star. Are you thinking? Thumbs up if you've got an answer. Star car. How about star far? And can you think of one more? Star mar. Mar. Yeah, there we go. All right. So that's your activity for today for literacy, if you can do that. All right, if not, just take a look at this. See if you can see all, find these little cards here and try writing these words down and put them in groups. For example, here you see call and fall. Why don't you write down the words call, fall, all together? And like you can write all the words king, sing, write them together. Be creative however you want to work with these. Super cool. All right. I'm thinking since we have some time, let's do this. I know what we're going to do. I'm just going to move ahead and do this. Hey, this week, bears, we are talking about underwater animals, right? Watch this YouTube video with me if I can get it going up. Here we go. See, I'm learning as we go here, guys. All right, I want to do it with you. Okay, let's watch this about fish. Hold on.
Squeaks and I are adopting.
Okay, so here's the deal. This week, we are talking about underwater animals. Pretty cool, huh? All right, so to start things off, we're going to be talking about fish. All right, so let's see what SciShow Kids has to share with us about fish today.
Pet goldfish. He lives in a fish tank and he's a great swimmer. In fact, this little guy's whole body is really suited to life in the water. He has great fins to help him swim and eyes that can stay open in the water. These special body parts help him to live in his underwater home, so we call them adaptations. There's one adaptation that's really important for our new fish friend to survive in a fish tank or a pond. He needs to be able to breathe underwater. People can't breathe underwater because there's no air. We have to hold our breath or use special equipment like scuba gear to get air. But our goldfish isn't holding his breath, and he didn't bring scuba gear. Instead of breathing air, he actually breathes water. Humans, fish, and all kinds of other animals have to breathe for the same reason. We all need something called oxygen. Even though air might not seem like it's made of anything, it's actually made up of lots of tiny little things called molecules that are way too small for us to see. Oxygen is one of the ingredients in air and is really important because it helps your body make energy. You need oxygen to break down your food, move your muscles, and even just to think with your brain. There's oxygen in the air, but you need it to get into and all around your whole body. So you have special organs called lungs to help you get that oxygen. When you breathe in, you can feel your lungs expand full of air, just like a balloon. Once they're full of air, your lungs pull the oxygen that you need out of the air before you breathe out. That oxygen goes into your blood and travels all throughout your body. There's air all around us, so as long as we can breathe, we can get oxygen. Land animals have all different shapes and sizes of lungs, but animals that live underwater, like fish, need oxygen too. Fish don't have lungs, and there isn't any air around them. Animals like our goldfish need to use another way to get their oxygen. And guess what? Water is full of oxygen, just like the air is. So fish can get their oxygen straight from the water they live in. They just need an adaptation to get the oxygen out of the water. Instead of lungs, most underwater creatures have another special body part that allows them to pull oxygen straight out of the water, called their gills. Gills look like little slits on either side of a fish's face. A fish's gills work a lot like our lungs. When a fish pulls in water through its mouth, the water goes back out through its gills. As the water runs through the gills, it goes right past the fish's blood. The oxygen in the water flows into the fish's blood, and now the fish can use the oxygen all over its body. The fish is basically breathing water with gills instead of air with lungs. Other types of animals besides fish use gills too. Crabs, lobsters, snails, and even some bugs use gills to breathe. So even though we both have very different ways of getting it, our goldfish needs oxygen just like we do. Isn't that right, little fish? What do you think we should name our new fish? Ask a grown-up to help you. Leave a comment down below. Or you can send us an email to kids@scishow.com. Thanks, and we'll see you next time here at the fort.
Okay. What'd you think, guys? That was pretty cool. Did you know that? All right. So, now let's look at some information about fish. Okay, so I found this website, National Geographic for Kids, and I think you're going to really like it. All right, my link did not work, but here we go. We are going to look at fish. And today, there it is. Ha! We're going to talk about the pufferfish. Have you heard of the pufferfish before? Let's look at some of these pictures. There's a pufferfish. I wonder why they're called pufferfish. Huh? All right. Maybe because they look like they're big and puffed up. Okay, there's a pufferfish. There's a pufferfish. See his eyes? Oh, there we go. I'll point this way. His eyes, his mouth. All right, there's a pufferfish. All right, so I will read this with you. A pufferfish. Pufferfish. Pufferfish can inflate into a ball shape to evade predators. Also known as blowfish, these clumsy swimmers fill their elastic stomachs with huge amounts of water and sometimes air, and blow themselves up to several times their normal size. So basically, Bears, that's saying when a pufferfish feels threatened of a predator, it fills itself up with huge amounts of water and makes it bigger and bigger and bigger, trying to scare away its predators. All right. It is a carnivore and it can get up to 3 feet long. Some pufferfish species also have spines on their skin to ward off predators. Even if a predator gobbles up a puffer before it inflates, it won't enjoy the snack. Most pufferfish contain a toxic substance that makes them foul tasting and potentially deadly to other fish. That basically means they taste really bad. And once a predator gets a really bad taste of that fish, it's going to say, not going to try to eat that one again. All right. The toxin is deadly to humans. There is enough poison in one pufferfish to kill 30 humans, and there is no known antidote. All right, so look at this map of the world and our little code here. This yellow is where the pufferfish live. Wow, well, that's quite a bit. Okay, so the Pacific Ocean, Indian Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, and then here's the Pacific Ocean as well. Okay, remember, imagine our map is a globe, all right? Imagine you take this picture here and wrap it into a globe. Okay. In Japan, they are called fugu and are a very expensive, delicious treat. They are prepared only by trained, licensed fugu chefs. Most puffers are found in tropical and subtropical ocean waters, but some species live in brackish and even fresh water. Some species of pufferfish are considered vulnerable due to pollution, habit loss, and overfishing, but most populations are considered stable. All right. Well, that is our big idea for the day. Let me see if I'm missing anything. Oh, I am. All right, let's see if we can do this. And you can spend more time looking at this after I leave you here. I really hope my link works. Okay, so this is from an aquarium in Georgia. Okay, kind of a long ways away from where we're at in Chicago. But this is a live look at their aquarium. All right, maybe spend some time today taking a peek at their aquarium, see what's in there. Okay, there's a stingray right here, which we'll be talking about later this week. All right, look at all the different fish. Okay, now I'm not sure if they have a puffer fish in there, but keep an eye out. They might have one. All right, so I'm going to turn off the video. I'm going to say goodbye for now, but in the lesson plans, there's a link to this. Spend some time watching it. Can be kind of peaceful. And I'll talk to you later. All right, let me stop this. All right, bears, I love you. Give moms and dads a hug for me. Tell them hi. We'll talk to you later. Bye.